Nicole Scott here from Mobile Geeks, and here I have the very lovely Surface laptop. This is a traditional laptop. We're not looking at a detachable or kind of a tablet competitor. This is their very solid laptop entry. So you know how the Surface Book detaches? This one doesn't, and I like the price at $1,000 a little bit more than what we were seeing with the Surface Book because that hinge was a little bit expensive. This has a very nice 13.5-inch display. We're looking at a resolution of 2256 by 1440, and if we look under the hood, you can see that we have a U-series processor that's Core i5. It does go up to Core i7, and we have 8 gigabytes of SOTA on RAM. Now, when it comes to applications and stuff, there are some cool ones. All right, so here you can see they have a very nice and responsive touch screen. Even though this doesn't have a dedicated graphics card, we still have some, a good amount of capability in this processor. So now let's talk about the keyboard. I've been a little bit suspicious of this because, well, how can a laptop have such a durable material that, as Pane kind of said in the keynote, that you get this your first year of university and then graduate with it. So 4 years with this material seems like far too long. You kind of have this like great material, but the problem with it is that when you see it in cars or sofas, you get a pilling. Right, but because of this like polyurethane finish they have at the top, it's not meant to pill. So hopefully 4 years later we'll be able to see that this laptop still looks perfectly fine. Now they've even laser cut the keys. We have 1.5 millimeters of travel on here, which is pretty nice. Now typing on it, I do like the feedback that we have on the keyboard. It's a little bit bouncy in the center, which I was generally surprised about, that there was like a little bit of bounce there. Unfortunately, well, that's not great, to be honest. The trackpad, so far, absolutely no problems with that. It's a Microsoft Precision trackpad. So one of the interesting things about this, since the keyboard is where the speaker is located, I have found if I do turn it up, that I do feel some vibrations here on the device, which is, if you're somebody who actually rests their palms while typing, you're not going to be able to comfortably listen to music, and it is backlit. If you hit this button here, you can see it go up and down, but well, it's a little too bright here to be able to tell. Now, if we take a walk around the system, you can see on the side we have a full-size USB, DisplayPort, and headphone jack. And then around the other side, all we have is the PSU. So if we take a look at the back, we have a fan all along the back in there, but we don't have the exposed hinge. So this kind of just goes back and under. And that's the compromise for this not going 180 degrees, is that if we did want this to go 180 degrees, then they would have to have an exposed hinge. They'd probably have to make it a little bit thicker. But as it stands now, the hinge mechanism on this actually looks quite good. The only other thing that I'm disappointed about this machine is really the fact that it doesn't come with USB Type-C. For something that's this thin, I would have assumed that it would have come with this. But I do really enjoy the way that Microsoft is approaching this laptop. I'm still suspicious of the fabric on the top, but I do like the fact that they have dedicated 100% to the laptop form factor. They haven't tried to make it anything else by having this go down completely flat to 180 degrees, even though I would kind of want that to have that kind of great pen interaction with it. But this is just meant to be touchscreen. It's not meant to be, a high pen device like the rest of the Surface line, because you can actually pick up the exact device that's right for you. And if you're just after a straight laptop that has big battery life, then this is going to be the device for you. It's supposed to go up to about 14.5 hours of battery life, and it's supposed to have amazing standby time. That's one of the things that I do have problems with in my Surface Book, is I think that they need to do some work on the controllers within the system. And I've always found that my Surface Book has maybe a 20% drain on battery life. So I hope that Microsoft actually does come through with that type of system where you can leave it for 2 weeks and then you'll be able to have 100% battery. That's just kind of my dream. So big battery life, very nice display, great nice and light form factor, and super thin at I believe 10 millimeters and up to 14, so it's definitely a very lightweight device. It's available for pre-order today at $999, and we're definitely going to be trying to pick one of these up because we really love the different colors that are available. I'm doing my hands-on here with the midnight blue, but there are also 2 types of gray and then a gorgeous maroon. So this was just a quick look at the Surface laptop. I'm your host, Nicole Scott, for Mobile Geeks.